this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bremer shifted upfield. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Played towards the other side. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. João Neves. João Felix. And here's Ramos. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. But the keeper's equal to it. They've played it short, and it's Mendes. Vitinha. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Ruben Neves. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Inacio, and he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. João Neves, aim forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Marquinhos. And it's Danilo. Out of play for a throw. Danilo.
Bruno Guimaraes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
João Felix. Fabinho wins the duel this time. Marquinhos. Bremer. Bremer forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Marquinhos, that's a sharp pass. João Cancelo. Araujo. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. João Felix. Gonçalo Inácio. Vitinha. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gonçalo Ramos. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Raf. Great chance! There are a few waiting for it. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. João Felix. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. It'll be a throw-in. Pedro Neto played with finesse. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Guimaraes.
Brazil seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ruben Neves. Bremer. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Rafinha. And the cross comes in. And the keeper has it. Pedro Neto. Bruno Guimaraes. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inacio is there, and he can get that clear. Rafinha, and he's gone backward here. And here's Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Guimaraes. Nice interception, well timed. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. A heavy challenge. João Felix. And it's Guimaraes. Fabinho. Maybe goalless, but it is not without him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Rafinha. He's having a shot! Rafinha is short. Time to deliver. Fabinho played out wide. Back into the middle. Vitinha. Over to the left. Picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Fabinho. Brema. Danilo.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
Fabinho is onto it in a flash. Fabinho. And it's Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. João Felix tries to clear. Fabinho. Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Inacio, gently done. Vitinha. João Felix. Now he's off and running. Brema gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos, played out to the left flank. Turns and goes back. Big chance! This time surely! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
João Felix. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. And he goes cross-field. Played back in. João Felix. And here's Ramos. Chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And again! Couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Bremer aim forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior, Rafinha. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Vitinha. Pedro Neto.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ruben Neves. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Vitinha can get it clear. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo. Araujo. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. João Felix. Bruno Guimaraes with the slide tackle there. That's a nicely weighted pass. He has found the way through. Good take, and is he in? He can get that clear. Marquinhos spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Inacio gets it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played out to the right. Out for a throw. And that's aimed into the middle. Rui Silva claims it, and the danger passes. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. It's run loose here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bremer shifted upfield. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Bremer. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Danilo. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Gonzalo Ramos! Gonzalo Ramos! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Gonzalo Ramos clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Bremer forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Pedro Neto. Now it's Ramos. João Felix. Out towards the flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Danilo picks it up now. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rafinha with the short one. He came in hard, very hard. He was not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Crossfield changing the point of attack, and it's Mendes. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Pedro Neto. He's through here. João Cancelo. Very nicely done. Deftly away. Bruno Guimaraes, still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. In with the challenge. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Joao Felix. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Ruben Neves plays it short. And it's Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, cracking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Calmly anticipates. Araujo. João Cancelo. Portugal do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. That's very neat. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fabinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Araujo shifted upfield. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And it's played forward. Danilo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking here to chip it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Rafinha. Ruben Neves, aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Joao Felix. And here's Joao Felix. And it's hoisted clear. Ruben Neves goes short. And it's Ruben Neves. Joao Felix knocks it out wide. Rafinha played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. found him in acres of space. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Marquinhos moved on forwards. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Danilo climbs up big! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Pedro Neto. Marquinhos. Danilo. Some good work on the right flank here. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's a real chance! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Oh, sweet feet. And here's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, what a pass! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
João Felix. Vitinha. And he goes cross-field. Bremer getting this one clear. Ruben Neves. Rafinha. Danilo. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Bremer. Bremer. Danilo. Bremer. Matheus Cunha. Danilo. Matheus Cunha. Danilo, the cross, brilliantly cut out. João Neves, gently done. Marquinhos, Matheus Cunha, Danilo. Oh, that's neat. Matheus Cunha. And here's Rafinha. Inacio clears it away. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he's there to get it away. Matheus Cunha. And here's Rafinha. Gets into some space. Vinicius, there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So here comes a substitution. Cleared away. That's a throw. Another throw-in. Now it's Matheus Cunha, hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. Now he's got... And the finish! Inacio gets it away. Showing good feet. Matheus Cunha. Oh, they can break here. Gonçalo Guedes. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Back into the middle. João Cancelo played out towards the right wing. João Neves. Vitinha. And the shot's on here. Gonçalo Guedes! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
They continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's João Felix. Pedro Neto. Nicely intercepted. Matheus Cunha. Danilo forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. Now what about this cross? Inacio getting this one clear. Rafinha, real chance! João Felix. And it's played forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Gonçalo Guedes. João Neves. Played out to the right. And here's Neves. Pedro Neto. And a chance! Could be danger here. João Neves. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Araujo, Gonzalo Inacio, João Cancelo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cancelo. Rafinha. Thinks one through. Good ball, good take. Ruben Neves. He's got away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely, now then. Vinicius Junior! And yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Araujo aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. That pass has been well intercepted. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. Vitinha. João Neves. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves shifted upfield. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. And he's there to clear it.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Felix. And here's João Felix. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Clearly not happy with that. Fabinho. And here's Rafinha. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, gently done. João Felix. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Pedro Neto! Too close for comfort. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Has a quick glance. Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. And that has put paid to that. Danilo aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. João Felix chasing after it. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Gonzalo Guedes. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Proves too strong. Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. And he's straight offside. Rui Silva sends that a long way. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. He's found the way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bremer. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Bremer with the clearance. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Gonçalo Guedes. Bruno Fernandes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vinicius Junior. Oh, red, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. João Felix. And it's played forward. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bremer. 75 minutes played. Fabinho. João Felix. Fabinho cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. Bremer. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been knocked clear. Rafinha. Oh, that is a good ball to... Shot a goal! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And another try! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Chooses to go. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. And it's Danilo. Fabinho. Matheus Cunha. Oh, this is a good... Takes a shot!
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Araujo. Rui Silva. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's lofted through here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gonzalo Inacio. That's really well manoeuvred. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, super find. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lovely feet. And here's Vitinha. Can he deliver? So who's he picking out? And that has been clubbed away. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Vitinha. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's João Felix. That's going to go a long way. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vitinha forwards and with intent. Gonzalo Guedes.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out to the right. That's good play. Time to deliver. In by Cancelo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that could set him on his way. Danger averted for now. Ruben Neves shifted upfield.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Inacio cuts it out. Araujo. Ruben Neves forwards and with intent. Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Vinicius Junior! They are right into last chance territory. Oh, that's nice.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. And that was very necessary.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Succumbs to the pressure.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vitinha gets over and intercepts.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No, that's too long. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. He is through here. Gets it away. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. And he thumps it clear. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. He's dealt with that well. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Trincao. Oh, good spread. And it's been played through. Bruno Fernandes. He's there to get rid. And now the breakaway. Fabinho makes the interception. Bremer. Matheus Cunha. Ibanez. Matheus Cunha. Foot in. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes! He's got away with one there. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90